Hi everybody, your friend Lestion here again.
Reporting for duty,
This
Captain.
time to talk about the actual roulette token event of peacekeepers. You know how it works by now. We will be talking about the most used ones by the top 100 players in game. So let's begin. First we have Kitty on top 5. She's actually very annoying if the enemy doesn't have a way to kill or suppress her as soon as possible. Her almighty shields buffs all your allies when they expire until the match ends, and even if you manage to kill her, she will melt all the enemy units attack permanently by a lot. She is most used in the buff comes hand in hand with Lilith, Scarlet, Omega or Salma in order to never let you attack practically. Unless you have units with immunity of course, so take care of her. Then we have Harper on top 4. Oh Harper, the nightmare of players that likes to play with invokers and a lot of units in the field. She's the main reason why the minigun Kira are useless in top leagues, because you will defeat yourself in one turn if you play them thanks to her ability of damaging you for every attack your units make. Also, she adds herself a multi-attack once per turn when she hits your commander, and her passive elusive makes her even more difficult to defeat. One of the ways to counter her will be with healers. The best one will be Sky, because you will heal with every attack to the enemy commander, just the opposite of Harper. But take in mind that will only work if the enemy doesn't have the buff units. On third place we have Florence. On top leagues, you will need at least one suppressed unit, and Florence is the best one for now, because not only she can defend herself with her chamber, but also she heals you and applies antidote to your allies every time your turn ends. And this is the main reason many of players uses her, and yes, it's because of Lucretia and Ivy especially. With her, your units will have more chances to survive against the poison at least. Okay, so now we have kind of a tie on the first two places, because both of them are almost equally used. But to keep things fair, we got Omega on second place. She is in all ways annoying, but only in her line, because she debuffs every unit enemy deploys and also stuns them when she attacks, so defeating her will be challenging. And if this wasn't enough, she has a high base attack that scales quickly even in low leagues, and the cherry on the cake will be her last ability, that adds life points that surpasses the HP limit of your commander for every unit in her line at the end of the turn. And finally we have Corbin. He is nowadays a top pick in the current meta, because he can not only heal your allies in his line, but also can add HP points that surpasses the HP limit of your units with his nodes. This can make your glass cannon units last longer so they can melt your opponents more quickly, and your tank units to make them almost undefeatable. But the main reason most of players use him is because of his first skill that deals damage to the opponent every end of the turn by a percentage that scales up to 110 of the life points of a random ally in his line. But not all are bad news with this last two, because now there are more ways to defeat them than before, thanks to Lola, in combination with anything that applies poison, for example. And that's it for this video. Hope it helps some of you to decide, if you haven't yet, or help you decide for the next Peacekeeper event. Thanks for watching and see you next time.